Have you ever wondered how you can pay either more or less for the most important part of Medicare, which is Medicare Part B as in boy? The reality is most people pay the same amount for that Medicare Part B, but there are some exceptions. So in this video, I'm going to talk about who pays less, as well as who pays more, and things that you can do to control how much you pay for Medicare Part B. Again, I'm Emily with the Medicare Coach. We're the leading independent Medicare advocate, helping you easily navigate Medicare like I did for my dad just a few years ago. So make sure that you like and subscribe to our channel to get more insider tips to, again, get the most out of your Medicare benefits. You've worked hard for Medicare. Let's now get the most out of it. Now, Medicare Part B has a standardized annual premium, monthly premium that's set on an annual basis. We usually get those numbers at about in December of every year. And for when this video is being recorded, which is 2022, the standard Medicare Part B amount is $170.10 a month. That is what most people pay per month when it comes to Medicare Part B as in boy. And if you're not quite sure what Medicare Part B is, look out for my other videos where I go into a lot more detail on what Medicare Part B is and what it covers. Just a hint, it is most of your health insurance coverage. Medicare Part B is very important, okay? So again, there is a base rate for Medicare Part B, which is set every single year. Now, there are three different ways to quote unquote pay less for Medicare Part B. The first one is you qualify for Medicaid. And Medicaid helps pay for some or all of that Part B premium. So in order to get that Part B premium down, one way to do so is by qualifying for Medicaid, okay? The second way to pay less for Medicare Part B is if you've already been drawing Social Security. There's a rule when it comes to Medicare called hold harmless that basically says once you're drawing Social Security and you're on Medicare, your Medicare Part B premiums cannot increase more than Social Security's cost of living adjustments, the COLA, okay? And so again, if you've been on Medicare for a while and you've also been drawing Social Security for a while, you are likely paying less than the standardized amount because usually those adjustments for Social Security cost of living have been smaller than Medicare's increases for Medicare Part B, okay? So those are kind of the main ways in order to pay less for Medicare Part B. Now, there are some new Medicare Advantage plans that are also putting money towards your Medicare Part B premiums. It is an option. I always say be careful with kind of with too good to be true marketing strategies from insurance companies, but that is a way for sometimes for you to pay less for your Medicare Part B, okay? Now on the other side, on the flip side, there's also a way to pay more for Medicare. And the way that you pay more for Medicare Part B is usually based on your modified adjusted gross income. So Medicare looks at your income from 2 years ago, and if you have an income over a certain amount, whether filing individually or jointly, you will pay more for Medicare Part B. In the year 2022, the threshold looks back to 2020, and it's about $80,000 as an individual and around $160,000 filing as a couple. So if you are over that income threshold, you will pay more for Medicare. The more you make, the more you pay. But with that said, if your income has been fluctuating and it used to be high, now it's lower, there are ways to ask for Medicare to undo that high income penalty, okay? So again, while Medicare Part B is a standardized amount, a few of you will either be paying less for Part B as well as more for Part B, all right? Now to learn more about Medicare, what you pay, how to kind of get those inside tips, again, make sure you comment below, like our channel, and give me the thumbs up or the thumbs down if you found this not helpful at all, all right? Again, I'm Emily with the Medicare Coach, here to be your Medicare advocate when it comes to Medicare.